wildebeest. Watch out for these ones here.
What's your challenge?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Did you get it?
Oh. The picture of the thing in my face.
Watch out.
Yeah.
That's a wildebeest. Watch out for these ones here.
What's your challenge?
There's Makulush and Kova here, so we're not going to be able to cross there.
This one, don't charge. Stop there, it's in the opposite one. Okay.
Here. They can hear us too. Everybody thinks no elephant coming. There they are.
What a mission. Madura dus. A little drawn, but we got the forward. Hey, more cool like here.
No, you're good.
Eventually. You see, they must have crossed that road somewhere where it's pretty hard, where you can't see the tracks.
Yeah.
It's like last night with the leopard. You could get hard ground. It's difficult to see which way they go because you can't see the track. Yeah, another couple in there. See how this one is standing. Often you see them being 3, 4, 5 big males up to 6 tons. Put tremendous amount of pressure on the legs. So often you see how they just rest a leg. Let's go back and see if we can see the other one. There was one slumpy here north of Tackleberry. Then now they long distance visual Nyari Marula link the whip cut line. So I was thinking from here.
Isn't all coming down over here on the right?
Yeah.
Elephant walk. Booga, maybe lucky if we can booga that Nyati. And then that's Kankang. It's actually quite amazing that, there's quite a few elephants in here, that they're actually so quiet. They can move very, very quietly, and actually they can walk straight past you without you even hearing them. A big bull can eat anything up to 300, will be a little bit thinner. But he's got the potential to become a nice big male.
So is he?
So he's young right there,
Young
right?
adult.
He's a young male. He's probably in his early 20s, middle 20s. I think he live up to 50, 55 or so. In captivity, obviously, maybe again a little bit longer. Of course, no real natural predators, even though the young ones might fall prey to lion, Your sub-adult females is a pride in Botswana. It almost like specializes in hunting young elephant. But
they wouldn't be able to kill an older elephant.
no
way.
A big male, anything from 4 or 5 tons upwards, it's almost impossible for lions to bring down. You're going to need about 60 lions, to weigh it down, to drag it down to the ground. A big bull. But obviously they will go for young ones, try and get them separated from the females, which is not easy. So that there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 that I can see, that I know of. Almost like big grey ghosts, huh?
Yeah.
Naturally, 100 years ago, elephants used to provide water for your other animals, especially during winter periods. In summer, obviously, all these little fans and wallows will swell up, but in winter, when they all dry up, elephants would dig in riverbeds. They would dig down, and the water will filter through the sand to the top. So it's nice and clean water, and a lot of the animals will then utilize that. Elephants are very important, obviously, in an ecosystem. But in small areas, your small reserves and so on, it could become quite a bit of a problem if you have too many elephants.
Yeah.
Because they can, they have the potential to destroy the area.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful on how many elephants you stock in a small area. Often we call elephants very destructive, but they're not really destructive. They're just doing what they meant to do. They're doing what they were designed to do. Change the landscape, and that's their job. Just unfortunately, we as people has put up the fences, and now we have labelled them very destructive.
Yeah.
But technically speaking, they're not. You know, they're doing what they're meant to do.
Yeah.
See what that one is doing there? They break the branch off, and then it's almost like a like corn on the cob. It goes in the one side. He bites onto it, and it just loosens the bark, and then he rolls it with the tongue, and he strips the bark off, and then he drops the bare branch to the ground. You see the bare branches lying there already, stripped off all the bark. Because in the dry season, a lot of your trees store the minerals and nutrients in the roots. So you know, they almost like they trace the mineral route up and down the tree. But unfortunately, the Mozambican side is, you know, because it's such a poor country, you know, the locals they rely on their crops. So the elephants come in at night and they destroy the crops, and the locals they just chase them back.
And is there much of an issue with poaching around Kruger?
So yeah, a lot of white rhino, yeah, rhino, yes,
Rhino.
yeah. Unfortunately. Brad, coming?
Don't charge.
Yeah, I'm busy pulling out, but it's not too late like it's about 2 out of 5. But we want to make away. They typically quite a nice big male, this. Oh, big guy. You'll see most of your antelope will have one stomach, but 4 compartments within the stomach. A lot of people say that it's 4 stomachs, but it's actually one stomach with just 4 different compartments. Obviously, when they eat, you know, it goes into the first stomach. They utilize whatever they can, and then they regurgitate it.
Oh, look at those legs.
It's quite vulnerable when they drink water, and lions know that, you know. So often lions will take
We'll
advantage
attack
of
them
it.
while they're drinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
And obviously they drink and they scan around the area, you know, just look out for predators, and then they'll bend down and drink again, and they'll do that a couple of times.
And what's the average lifespan of a giraffe?
Yeah, they're lucky if they get over 30 or so.
Really?
Yeah. If, you know, that's probably in captivity.
Yeah.
But naturally, maybe a little bit shorter.
Presumably as they get older, they're more vulnerable.
Yeah.
Less quick.
Very long tongue, well over 40 centimeters.
Yeah.
They'll use to strip off all the leaves in between the thorns and so on. Very rubbery. Also lots of saliva in the mouth. So as soon as the leaves hit the mouth, you know, those salivas already starts breaking down the tannin inside the leaves.
It's amazing to watch.
You'll see when they bend down to drink water like that, technically speaking, they should actually faint because of all the blood that rushed down to the brain.
Yeah.
But you will see that they've got 2 main arteries that runs up to the brain and one that runs down back to the body. A massive heart, you know, where the side walls are easily 4-5 centimeters thick, that literally squid the blood all the way up to the brain. So before it hits the brain, the veins actually intermesh, you know, and that slows down the blood, especially as they bend down.